Hello guys, Dhananjay here, and in this video I'm going to review the Lenovo A6000 PLUS, which apparently has only extra gig of RAM than Lenovo A6000. Like Lenovo A6000 has 1 GB of RAM and Lenovo A6000 PLUS has 2 GB of RAM. And that is why the performance on the Lenovo A6000 PLUS is obviously better. And the only problem that I had, and I said it in my Lenovo A6000 review too, that the phone performance gets reduced after some time, like after there are so many apps running in the background, and if you are running heavy applications on the phone, then there were some hiccups in the Lenovo 6000. But as I said in that video, if it gets 2 GB of RAM, then the phone will be like very good, because the display is good, camera is okay to good, and the sound quality is very good. So let's see how the Lenovo 6000 PLUS performs with the extra gig of RAM. So before I talk about something else, let's start with the performance of the phone, because that is the main reason why we are doing this review, for that extra gig of RAM. And I have to say that yes, the performance is surely far better than the Lenovo 6000 was giving, and extra gig of RAM comes very handy. The phone is very responsive, very quick compared to Lenovo 6000. And when we compare Lenovo 6000 PLUS with the Euphoria, I can surely say that both the phones are very neck to neck. And I even did the speed test of Lenovo 6000 PLUS and Euphoria, and both the phones were very good, and both the phones were very close to each other. So it's not like with the Vibe UI you are getting something else, and it's surely very good performance with the Vibe UI too. It's just that Lenovo 6000 PLUS is still running KitKat, whereas Android M developer preview is also released, and there is no sign of Lollipop, and even Lenovo did not give any timeline. Lenovo has said that Lenovo 6000 PLUS and A6000 will surely get Lollipop update, but I hope that Lollipop update is released before Android M is released for other phones. Gaming on the Lenovo 6000 was like very good, because the phone did not heat up even after gaming for 45 minutes or more than 45 minutes. And the same is the case with Lenovo 6000 PLUS. With the extra gig of RAM, as I am saying too many times, the gaming performance is also very good. And the best part is the phone does not heat up. At least there is no abrupt heating, because of which you may have to keep the device for cooling. So that's surely a very good thing about Lenovo 6000 PLUS. And if you want to game on this device, then surely go for Lenovo 6000 PLUS, because the games runs very smooth. Plus phone does not heat up. So this was all about the performance of the phone, and obviously with extra 500 rupees you get extra gig of RAM and extra bit of performance, and that's surely a very good thing. So if you are planning to buy Lenovo 6000, I'll surely say that do whatever you want to do, but get those 500 rupees extra and get the Lenovo A6000 PLUS, because with extra gig of RAM you will surely notice the difference, and it is like you have to get the Lenovo 6000 PLUS, that's the 2 GB variant, because on 1 GB variant there will be few force closes here and there, and performance will be like okay. So yeah, that's it. And now let's talk about rest all the factors about the phone, and I'll say that rest all factors are exactly same as Lenovo 6000. So I might not cover them in detail in this video, but if you want to check how the display is, how the sound quality is, and how the build quality is, then I'll give the link of Lenovo 6000's review in the description box below. Do check that out. But still, let's talk about build quality, and build quality is very good. The phone feels very good in hand, and because of the fine display, the phone can be accessed from any corner, and that's really a very good point in the era of 5.5 inch phones, where by using one hand you cannot access the complete phone. But with the Lenovo 6000 PLUS, that's not the case. You can completely access every corner of the phone if your hand size is medium. If it's too low, then obviously you can't. After build quality, let's talk about the battery life on the phone, and the battery life is like very good on the phone. With the Lenovo 6000 PLUS, with medium to heavy use, rather all the way to heavy use, I got 4 hours to 5 hours of screen on time, and it was like very good, because when you game on the device for 1.5 hours or 2 hours, still the phone will last for 1 more hour or 1 hour and 30 minutes more, because the battery life is just awesome. I don't know what Lenovo did with the battery, but battery life is surely excellent. And if you are concerned about the battery life, then do not worry or do not hesitate to buy this phone, because battery life is awesome thing. It will get you through whole day without any issues. So that's surely a plus point. And now let's talk about the media consumption on the device. And when it comes to camera, the rear facing camera is 8 megapixel shooter, which is good shooter. It's not like excellent, but with HDR mode, and if you are good at camera a little bit, then there will be no issues. But when it comes to macro shots, then Lenovo A6000 PLUS faced little bit of issues, with macro shots. And when it comes to front camera performance, front camera can only shoot up to 720p videos. It's 2 megapixel camera, and the photos captured are good if you are in decent light, and if you are in low light, then the performance of the phone in the front camera department is not that good. But surely if the lighting conditions are good, then the photos are worth sharing on the social media sites. You won't be like embarrassed after sharing the photos. And after camera, now let's talk about the sound quality on the device. And the sound quality is also very good, and the rear facing speaker sounds brilliant with the Dolby technology. And these speakers are stereo speakers, and these speakers produce very good and very crisp sound. That's one of the most important factor for me, because if the phone is not producing very loud sound, that's okay. But if the phone is producing very crisp sound, then that's the phone which I'll use for listening to songs. And Lenovo A6000 PLUS was surely one of the phones which I listened to after the OnePlus One, because OnePlus One is the only device that can be compared with Lenovo A6000, and OnePlus One was little louder. But Lenovo A6000 PLUS had very good sound quality with the rear facing speaker. And when it comes to earphones quality, there also the phone shines. But remember that disable the first two options in the Dolby app, and then the earphone quality will be very good. So after sound quality, let's talk about the display on the phone. And when it comes to display on the phone, it's fine, 720p display, and the colors produced by the display are like very good. No issues whatsoever with the colors on the screen of the Lenovo A6000 PLUS. Rather, I'll say that Lenovo A6000 PLUS and Lenovo A6000 also has better display than the U4. The only phone at 7000 which can be compared with the display of Lenovo A6000 is the Redmi 2, and surely Redmi 2 performs little better in the display department than Lenovo A6000 PLUS. But the viewing angles with the phone are like very good, and I'll say that no issues whatsoever with the display, and the auto brightness also performs very good. And in all the battery stats that I told you earlier, the brightness of the screen was set to auto brightness, so it's not like the phone was on the lowest brightness. And with the auto brightness, the phone performs very good. Move into direct sunlight and the brightness will increase automatically and according to the light which is falling on the phone. So that's surely a plus point. And now let's talk about one of the most important factor, that's the call quality, because we use our phones for call quality, and that's the thing which we should do with our phone, but we do many other things more than calling each other. So the call quality on the phone is also very good, no issues whatsoever with the call quality on the phone. Both the parties were able to get through the call very well, and there were no hiccups, or rather no call drops too with the Lenovo A6000. So yeah, this is pretty much it for this video guys. Thank you for watching, and if you still want the detailed review of Lenovo A6000 PLUS and the extra things which I did not talk much about, like camera, battery life and things like that, do check the Lenovo A6000 review, because in that review I have mentioned all these things, and all the things are exactly same except for performance. So that's why I talked about the performance at the starting and in detail. So yeah, this is pretty much it for this video guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video, and if you still have any doubts about Lenovo A6000 PLUS, then do let me know about that in the comment section below. I'll surely try to answer your queries. So yeah, thank you guys, thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because many more tech related videos are going to come on the channel. And as you are here, don't forget to go on the channel, check out some content, and there are very good content that you will surely like to see. So thank you guys, thank you for watching.